The term critical thinking is used to describe an educational goal, and it goes back more than a century when it was called reflective thinking. It was defined then as persistent and careful consideration of any belief or form of knowledge. In detail, critical thinking is the intellectually disciplined process of actively and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and/or evaluating information gathered from or generated by observation, experience, reflection, reasoning, or communication, as a guide to belief and then action. According to the World Economic Forum, critical thinking is an essential condition for rapid and deep learning and thinking. Salah Khalil has founded the Makat International Company, which measures critical thinking and is distilling the core components into an innovative learning framework into the 6 fundamental skills needed for effective critical thinking. And they are problem solving, analysis, creative thinking, interpretation, evaluation, and reasoning. And the truth is, if you're waiting for a crisis but not ready for it, then it may well be too late to solve it. Critical thinking is connected to rational thinking, and its leading exponent, Professor Steven Pinker, has created a critical thinking toolkit, which he hopes will help us all make better decisions. It's time, he says, to start thinking about thinking. He believes that while we live in an era of breathtaking scientific discovery, we also live in an era of fake news, quack cures, conspiracy theories, and post-truth rhetoric. And that's why the need for critical and rational thinking has grown significantly. The latest research by the World Economic Forum estimates that by 2030, at least 85 million people will need to be upskilled or reskilled if the global economy is to avoid losing $8.5 trillion in GDP as a result of artificial intelligence, automation, changing demographics, and globalization. These estimates are quite conservative when considering that the International Labour Organization and the World Bank project a third of the current global workforce of 3.7 billion people will need critical thinking to help them deal with more complex work environments.